Miami Dolphins mode. Yeah, Miami Dolphins mode. What? Miami Dolphins. Woo mode. Yeah. Woo.
What's up, Dolphin fans, and thank you for coming on the Miami Dolphins Mode channel. Today, what we're going to talk about is just a general opinion of how the Dolphins have done so far this year. Okay, it's not a recap; it's more of a general opinion of what's going on. Okay, so let's just get right into it, man. First off, the offensive line is blocking way better than what was expected. Especially after last year, it was a disaster, and they got a lot of players to come in. They signed some free agents and all that, but they're blocking better than what you would have expected, right? They're giving Ryan Fitzpatrick some time. They could give him a little more. I'm not saying that they're perfect. They're not, but they're giving him at least 2 to 3 seconds to pass the ball, and also on run plays, they are. I would say that they need to finish the block, but they are moving the line and they are creating holes. Even though the holes may be open just for a little bit, I would like to see them, like I said before, finish the block, right? But they are moving the line and they are creating some holes that at least the running back could try to navigate himself through those little holes that he gets. So they are blocking better. Eric Flowers, Ted Karras, they're doing their job. Austin Jackson and Solomon Kenley, the rookies, they're handling their business. They're doing good. And with all these games that are going on, like I spoke before, that a lot of people said that Austin Jackson was a reach, but he's doing really good so far. So he's paying dividends and he's proving that he wasn't a reach. Okay, he's doing good. Of course he's a rookie. Of course he's gonna make mistakes and all this, but he's actually been holding his own. Okay, and Solomon Kenley, right? He's doing his own. He's taking care of business. He's doing his job. I can't wait to see him 2 to 3 years into his career. He's probably gonna be a monster. So is Austin Jackson. Okay, so we can start off with that. The offensive line is blocking better than expected. The defense is better than last year. Okay, it will get better as the season goes on. There's mistakes, there's injuries, there's all these things, but they are better than they were last year. Okay, they are not letting so many long drives go on. They are stopping them, more, not every single time, but more or less, when necessary, right? And I believe that the defense will get better as the season goes on. There was no preseason. Remember, like I said before, these guys, a lot of them is their first year in the program, so preseason would have been a lot of help for them. So right now, basically, these first 4 games is like the preseason. Okay, but as the season goes along, you will see that they are better and they are getting more rest because the offense is staying on the field more. Okay, so moving on, Myles Gaskin, he's a good running back. Okay, he's not the fastest, he's not the most elusive, but he has great vision, he has good hands, and he could be a weapon for us, right? As you see, a lot of people, everybody was really on Jordan Howard and Mike Breida, and you see that he's getting more plays than both of them, right? I mean, I discussed him over with the running back depth. I liked him last year, and before he got hurt with the Bengals, he was actually one of the only ones that was, giving the running game some hope, and you see it this season. Just the way that he does. He's very shifty. He has great. I believe that he has great vision. And anticipation. And I can't wait to see how far he's gonna go along. The only thing is that he's not extra fast. He's not elusive like that. He could shift in between. And he could get you the yards and he could get you extra yards, but he's not gonna really burn you. And he's good in the passing game and things like that. So I think that Myles Gaskin is going to be a good running back. Okay. And another thing I wanted to say, as we go along, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's been doing all right. Okay? But like I said in the other videos that I did before, in order for Ryan Fitzpatrick to keep his job, the Dolphins have to win. They have to win. And he has to be superb. He has to be upper echelon. He has to be on point. You understand? And it's because Tua's on the bench. Okay? If this continues like the way it has, we're 1-3 right now. And last game he had 2 interceptions, and it probably should have been 4 because they dropped 2. And I'm not saying that he's playing bad. He's playing good. He has great percentage within tight windows, and he's a good leader. Everybody goes behind him. I'm not saying that he's doing bad. You know, what I'm saying is when the team isn't winning and you're throwing interceptions, right? You know, what's left? You know, like you have 2 on the bench. If you keep losing, why not put 2 in? Especially if the offensive line is blocking around. You understand? In order for Ryan Fitzpatrick to keep his starting job throughout the season, he has to win. You understand? He has to win. They have to win. He has to have great games. He has to win. He'll be the starter for a couple more games, but if they continue to lose, why not put 2 in? You understand? They wasted a first. They invested, not wasted. They invested a first-round pick into it. You know Tua's good. You know Tua could pass the ball. He has great talent. If you keep losing, why not put 2 in? And this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're gonna put 2 in right away, but I am saying if the Dolphins don't win, okay, and Ryan Fitzpatrick keeps throwing interceptions, he's not gonna keep the starting position. They will move it over to him. Okay? All right, and another thing, the team is better than it was last year. All right, the whole pandemic and everything really hurt them, like I said in other videos, because they're new. And because they're new, you know, the preseason would have been great for them. And it would have helped them, you know, work out the kinks. But they couldn't do it because of the pandemic and all of that. So right now, you know, it's the first 4 games. It's like their preseason, you know. Other teams that have been together for a while, you know, they pick it up better and all that. But the Miami Dolphins, a big percentage of the starters and the people that are playing in the game weren't there last year. Okay, so they have to, you know, learn on the fly, right? So, but the team is better than it was last year. Okay, and another thing I'm gonna say is if they get things right, if they're able to shore things up, if they're able to correct things, if they're able to get things, you know, on point, then I would consider them a playoff team. This is my opinion, right? They have been in every single game that they played this year, right? They've been there. They've been right there against the Patriots. They were right there, you know, and Seattle last week, they were right there, you know, until the end, right? And so they're playing these top teams, right? And the Patriots defense was a tough defense. The Buffalo defense was a tough defense. You know, Seattle with Russell Wilson, you know, it's just a tough team to go against. But they were in all the games. They didn't get blown out. They were right there until the third, fourth quarter. They were right there. If they're able to shore up these things and get things corrected, in my opinion, my own opinion, I think they are a playoff team. You know, I know it's a reach, or maybe, you know, you don't agree with what I'm saying, but I see it. You know, I see it, like they could be that good, right? Okay, so moving on. Also, another thing I want to say is Christian Wilkins has improved a lot. And I spoke about Christian Wilkins, that last year he did good, but I expected more of him. And this year, so far, he's playing like I thought he would play his first year. right? Sometimes it takes a year or whatever, but he's playing a lot better. He's playing a lot better, and he's playing like a first-round pick. He's playing, and I can't wait to see the improvement within him. And but he's playing really good. He's playing really good. All right. So and the team they look like fighters, man. They look like they're in it. They have fire in their belly. You're like, they want to go. And that's something that we haven't had for a lot of years. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about what's gonna happen. It could go one or two ways. But I'm excited. They are a better team than last year. Definitely, 100%. They are a better team. It just sucks that they didn't get the preseason, and because there's so many new players coming on, they really needed it. But it is what it is, right? But I'm excited about it. And I can't wait to see their improvement from week to week. All right, well, that's it. That's it for me. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and go Dolphins.